Today, I want to talk about the one thing that quietly destroys more dreams than failure ever could. That thing is excuses. Think about it. How many times have you said, "I'll start tomorrow. I'm not ready yet. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. I'm not smart enough. People like me don't become successful." These words may seem harmless, but every excuse builds another wall between you and the life you want. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man named Daniel. He came from a small town where opportunities were limited. He had big dreams of creating a better future for himself and his family. Every morning, he promised himself he would begin working toward his goals. But then he found another excuse. "My laptop is too old. My English isn't perfect. I'll start after I save more money. I'll wait until everything is ready." Weeks became months. Months became years. One day, Daniel met an old friend. His friend had grown up in the same neighborhood, faced the same struggles, and had even fewer resources. Yet he had built a successful business. Daniel asked, "How did you do it?" His friend smiled and said, "I stopped waiting for the perfect moment. I started with what I had." Those words changed Daniel forever. He realized that successful people don't have fewer problems. They simply refuse to let their problems become excuses. The truth is, there will never be a perfect day. There will never be a perfect opportunity. There will never be a perfect version of you. The perfect moment is the moment you decide to begin. Your phone may not be the best. Your skills may not be perfect. Your circumstances may not be ideal. But none of those things can stop a determined person who refuses to quit. Remember this. Excuses make today comfortable, but they make tomorrow difficult. Action may feel difficult today, but it creates a better tomorrow. So ask yourself one question. What excuse have you been repeating that is keeping you from becoming the person you were meant to be? Whatever it is, let it go. Because your future is waiting for the version of you that stops making excuses and starts taking action. And that version of you can begin today. They are not always the richest. They are not always the luckiest. But they have one thing in common. They take responsibility for their lives. The moment you stop blaming your past, your family, your finances, or your circumstances is the moment your life begins to change. Imagine two people standing at the bottom of the same mountain. The first person looks at the mountain and says, "It's too high. I could never reach the top." The second person looks at the same mountain and says, "It will be difficult. But if I keep taking one step at a time, I'll get there." The mountain hasn't changed. Only their mindset has. Your mindset determines your future more than your circumstances ever will. Every successful entrepreneur started before they felt ready. Every athlete trained when they didn't feel motivated. Every great leader faced fear before they found confidence. Confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence is something you build through action. Every small step you take teaches your mind that you are stronger than your excuses. One workout. One chapter. One phone call. One application. One video. One decision. Small actions repeated every day create extraordinary results. Stop asking, "What if I fail?" Start asking, "What if I succeed?" Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every mistake teaches you something. Every setback makes you stronger. Every challenge prepares you for a greater opportunity. The only true failure is refusing to try. Remember this powerful truth. Your excuses will never build the life you dream about. Your actions will. So today, take the first step. No matter how small it seems. Because one step leads to another. And before you know it, you'll look back and realize that everything changed the day you stopped making excuses and started believing in yourself. There is something more powerful than motivation. It is called discipline. Motivation is exciting. It makes you feel unstoppable. But motivation comes and goes. Some mornings you'll wake up inspired. Other mornings you'll wake up tired, frustrated, and discouraged. If you only work when you feel motivated, you'll never reach your full potential. Successful people don't depend on motivation. They depend on discipline. Discipline says, I will do it even when I don't feel like it. Imagine a runner training for a marathon. Some days the weather is perfect. Other days it's raining. Some mornings, the runner feels energetic. Other mornings, every muscle hurts. But the runner keeps going. Not because of motivation, because of commitment. That's what separates champions from everyone else. Champions keep showing up. They keep practicing. They keep improving. Even when nobody is watching. Your future is being built by what you do consistently, not occasionally. Every day you skip your goals, your excuses grow stronger. Every day you keep your promises to yourself, your confidence grows. Remember this. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. You may want comfort today, but what you want most is success. You may want to sleep in, but what you want most is a better future. You may want to avoid hard work, but what you want most is a life you're proud of. Every decision matters. Every habit matters. Every single day is another chance to become stronger than yesterday. So don't wait until you feel ready. Start now. Keep going when it's difficult. Keep moving when progress is slow. Because one day, you'll thank yourself for refusing to quit. And on that day, you'll realize something incredible. Your success didn't come from one big moment. It came from hundreds of small decisions to keep going, even when making excuses would have been easier. There is one sentence that has destroyed millions of dreams. I'll do it someday. Someday. It sounds harmless. It sounds hopeful. But for many people, someday never comes. Days become weeks. Weeks become months. Months become years. Before they realize it, another year has passed, and their dreams remain exactly where they started, in their imagination. Time is the one resource you can never earn back. You can lose money and make it again. You can lose a job and find another. You can lose an opportunity and discover a new one. But once a day is gone, it is gone forever. Imagine an 80-year-old version of yourself looking back on your life. What would that person say? Would they thank you for taking action? Or would they ask, why did you keep waiting? The biggest regret in life is not failing. The biggest regret is never trying. Too many people spend their lives preparing instead of starting. They watch videos. They read books. They make plans. They wait for confidence. But they never take the first step. Knowledge without action changes nothing. Dreams without action remain dreams. Goals without action become wishes. The difference between successful people and everyone else is simple. Successful people act before they feel completely ready. They understand that action creates clarity. The first step doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to happen. Don't worry about taking 10,000 steps today. Focus on taking one. One decision. One conversation. One workout. One page. One video. One opportunity. Small actions repeated consistently create extraordinary lives. Remember this powerful truth. Your future is not decided by what you plan to do someday. It is decided by what you choose to do today. So stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is gone. The next best time is now. This moment. This decision. This action. Because your future is created by what you do today.